ready to battle. This their first look at this year's New York squad. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell them that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Payton is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's ABC. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Randall in at the 4. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. First quarter, just over a minute played. Turner finds Parker. Outside Turner. Misses off the right iron.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Here's Ellington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, you just look at the talent that left the Hawks over the last few seasons, Brent. Easy to see why they needed to start over.
Yeah, it started with Al Horford and his departure, and then Teague and Millsap did the same. And hard for any franchise to remain competitive when you lose that many quality players, especially their chemistry in Budenholzer's system. Arguably a great fit for one another, and now off to doing bigger and better things.
And that one falls for Ellington. And so he makes both from the line. And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office, so that means you're turning in a different direction. And some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, then he's off to the races.
And a good decision on the move. Too often we see teams have this kind of opportunity and fail to convert.
And it's Turner off the drive. It's rebounded by Portis.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's ABC, covered by Parker. The pass to Ellington. And the 3 ball is good. Ellington's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young against Payton. It's tipped. They recover it. Here's Len. And that time, also a missed shot.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Now here's Ellington. Not a lot of room. Payton against Collins. And there's Randall on the assist by Payton. Randall's got his first points in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Barrett, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Hawks trail by 13. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's ABC following the bucket by the Hawks. Randall passes to Portis. Passes it to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Randall left side. Over Collins. Randall no good. Turner looking around. The dish to Young. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Young against Payton. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
Here's ABC, covered by Parker. Here's Barrett.
Ooh!
Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
I like the way Turner uses his body on the inside, not scared of that kind of contact, and throwing a bit of his weight around.
And Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, he acts as a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Julius Randle. Ellington inside the 3-point line. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the leadership that Evan Turner offers up can be a huge bonus. This is a guy who continues to accept and play well within his role.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He's off on the first. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like when he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
And he's good on the second. Here's Payton. Randall outside. And a wide open look for Portis. And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Turner. Shoots from the line, and he makes that one. Turner's got 5 points so far.
This is where Evan Turner's ability to put the ball on the floor and dribble and navigate traffic shows up most.
Now here's Payton. Outside Portis. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Turner. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Ellington. Trying to get open is Randall. The shot's good from Ellington. He's got 7.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
Atlanta calls timeout. Something the NBA has tested out in the G League, Brent. Coaches' challenges. What do you think?
I think the idea of making sure that the handkerchief matches the tie is a great idea.
Only you would say that. Only you would say that.
I'm just worried with some of the casual styles in the NBA that it's not going to be accessible. But
I think you're right.
I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be interesting for the league. But it's going to happen.
Anything to make these coaches do more, make more decisions.
Make more decisions and make decisions that you know can impact whether or not your team wins the basketball game or loses it. Because after a referee makes a determination that you think might be the other way, or they don't look at a replay where you're sure and certain that you could get possession, I'm reaching for the hanky.
To the middle. Jones, no luck. New York leading by 12. This one for 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He kicks to Young.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
The Knicks making a switch here. Morris is checked in. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Dotson, covered by Parker. Pass to Gibson. Kicks it to Morris. 13 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Young dishes to Collins. Now, here is Young.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Payton. Following the miss by Taj Gibson. Second shot opportunity. Collins grabs the miss. Parker outside. Drops in the tray. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he has the green light to shoot it, Kevin. Jabari Parker looking to score in this offense.
Randall kicks to Dotson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jabari Parker. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Parker. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Smith comes in for Elfrid Payton. He's off on the second.
There's no doubt that the Hawks are right in the midst or the beginning stages of a massive rebuild. It's something that the Hawks organization had delayed quite a bit. They had that great core of Horford, Korver, Teague, and Bazemore. It got them into the playoffs for several seasons. But now it's about the future. It's about growth. And it's about these young guys getting an opportunity.
And here is Morris after the three-pointer from Chandler Parsons. And it's good, 2 points.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Parsons outside. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Young. Back to Jones. Basket good. And the Hawks and the rebuild, it was something they put off year after year.
Well, it was a team here that made the playoffs every season since 2008, so a 9-year run for the Atlanta Hawks, and they tried their best to add players to put them over the top, but nobody really came down to Atlanta to do that. So you can't be mad for a decade of really good basketball here in Atlanta, and now the reset is on.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And so Young nails them both. You look at the Knicks free agent signings, Brent, haven't been so great over the past few seasons.
Yeah, a lot of that's been due to major injuries. When you sign veteran guys and you're in a situation where you're hoping to win now or get to the playoffs, there's a risk that comes with that. So that cap management for the Knicks, it's been a tricky game and one they've come up on the short end on.
The Hawks trail by 11. Passes it to Parsons. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Young against Smith to the left wing. Here's Dotson. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Dotson's got 8 points. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boards. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
Well, there's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
They've got Carter. Evan Turner is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Shot from the inbound. Here's Randall. And finally they hit one. Randall's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New York. The Hawks trail by 16. Goodwin finds Parsons. Down low, out to Turner. No good, shot missing. And New York the other way now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Here's ABC. Pass to Gibson. Over Jones. And again, it's New York.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Goodwin. Parsons on the wing. The feed to Turner. Makes it off the glass. Turner's got his third basket of the night. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The Knicks leading by 16. Smith kicks to Randall. Left side, Gibson. Over Carter. No good from Gibson. The Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Left side, Parsons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The first one falls. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Randall finds Gibson. Here's Smith. The teardrop falls in. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate
right.
as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Here's Turner following the score by Taj Gibson. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Well, Brent, as a former dunk contest winner, I have to ask your thoughts on one of the great Hawks of all time, the terrific human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins.
Well, Dominique, one of the greatest athletes this game has ever seen, and one of the most feared dunkers, obviously, of his era. You remember a lot of the highlights with Neek coming in, flying in, and finishing off a shot that might have missed from the opposite wing and going up over the top and 2 or 3 guys. So he certainly doesn't get enough credit nationally for the type of offensive firepower that Neek provided for his beloved Atlanta Hawks for years and years.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Goodwin trying to get open as Carter. And there's Goodwin on the assist by Turner.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
Ellington with it. He's against Turner. Offensive rebound. Smith for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's an 18-point game. Here's Carter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Turner does so many things well, including setting up his teammates with perfect passes, just like that.
Smith left side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
Yeah, I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Atlanta making some changes. Alex Len comes in for Damian Jones. And Parker subbed in for Parsons. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You look at the New York Knicks, desperate to compete again and get themselves back into the playoffs. Remember, 1973, their last championship year, with the likes of Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe. Maybe they could use a couple of those guys now.
The shot's good from Smith.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now, here's Goodwin. Carter with it. Knocked loose. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Rebound, Atlanta. And since 1973, only 2 finals appearances for the New York Knicks.
Yep, 1994, they lost to the Rockets in 7 games. And in 99, that was the lockout-shortened season. They lost to the Spurs eventually on their home court in 5 games. No finals appearances for the New York Knicks in the new millennium.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bobby Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Peyton in for Dennis Smith.
Shooting one.
Free throw good. Good one. Well, Greg, for Atlanta, it was out with the old and in with the new for the point guard position for the Hawks.
And Hawks were able to trade down and still get the guy they wanted in Young. See him as an impact guard to build around for the future. Had to move Schroeder to free up space for Young, but this team now has a clear core to build around.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Julius Randle. Trying to get open is Len. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Peyton outside.
Yeah, some good things happening right now with Elfrid Payton being aggressive to find his way towards the rim. I like it when he attacks like this.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
For the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Carter. Young is subbed in for Goodwin. And both free throws good for Peyton.
Well, we've seen indications of Peyton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Parker with it. Now defended by Randle. Parker kicks to Len. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. It's deflected, but they recover it. Collins passes to Parker. Shot's good from Young.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Peyton finds Randle. Now here's Portis. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Ellington. Trying to get open is Randle. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Young. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Now here's Randle. Out to Peyton. New York moving it around. Over to the wing. To the wing right side. Randle passes to Peyton. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Parker surveying the floor. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's ABC. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Portis. Here's Peyton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I think on the scouting report, the challenge was make Peyton make those shots. Well, Peyton's making those shots.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes to Barrett. Here's Randle. He scores with that shot, and now he's 3 of 8.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And here is Parker. One kick kicks to Collins. Knocks it loose. Outside Turner. No good on the triple. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. They led the game at one point by 20.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Len, good.
Well, 7'1", 250+ pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact is Alex Len.
Payton finds Portis. Now here's Randall. Fades. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 13. Outside Turner. Now Portis. To the inside. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
For Atlanta, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
One shot. Find the lanes.
Free throw good, Evan Turner. New York leading by 12. Payton with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Collins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Young against Payton. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. And they dodged a bullet there.
And it's Turner off the drive. Shots good from Young.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Barrett. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Turner.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. Parker's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Young dishes to Parker. He kicks it to Len. Young taking his time here. 5 to shoot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Dotson. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. On defense, Atlanta trailing by 13. Back to Payton. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. 4 on the clock. Over Collins. On the money from 12 feet away. And it's 6 points for Taj Gibson.
Nice shooting for him from the big man. Taj Gibson has a firm grasp on the mid-range game in the NBA.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the middle. Herter goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Here's ABC, and that one drops for him. ABC's got 7 points here in this quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
And so it's the New York Knicks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Hawks?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The sky view Ferris wheel there in the background. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now until he cools down or until the defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from him.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York looking at who they've got. ABC is out there with Randall. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Portis in at the 5. Well, the fans happy to see Jabari Parker healthy and doing what he does best. Brent, talk about what makes him, in your opinion, so special.
Well, just how many comebacks he's had and just how much fortitude he's shown so far in the early part of his career. Lots of comparisons early on to Melo and to Grant Hill. And he's capable of carrying a team offensively. Just nice to see him on the floor.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's Parker. That shot off the mark.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hawks shooting 41% for the game. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here is Ellington. 9 points in the game so far. Payton outside, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Parker kicks to Young.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Got that one up quick. 9 points for Elfrid Payton.
Well, saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
Outside Turner. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Randall kicks to Portis. Payton against Young. Puts it up from 12. That doesn't go either for Payton.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Young against Payton. And finished off by Collins.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Evan Turner pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 10. Young from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Young against Payton. Pass to Portis. Randall right side. And he drops it in from the low post. Randall's got 8 points. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 5, the Hawks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Hawks trail by 12, and Young kicks to Turner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Parker with a clean look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Payton passes to Ellington. And the pass to Barrett takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 16.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Young finds Parker. To the paint. And Young with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 10. Now here's Payton. He's got 9. Barrett the pass to Portis. Offline with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes it to Barrett. Now here's Ellington. Turner covering. The shot's good from Ellington. Ellington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Here's Young. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. 10-point lead. Pass to Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hawks. Ellington finds Randall. Payton up top, defended by Young. 5 on the clock. Fires it up.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Parker outside. This is to Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Julius Randle. A very nice season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For New York, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Randall. Here's Parker. He's got 6. Young outside. Offside Jones. Great D that time from Portis.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. Releases from the wing and drills it. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter. The Hawks trail by 14. Young with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Roof shots.
First one falls for him. Morris is checked in for the Knicks. And so Young nails them both. The Knicks leading by 12. Payton outside. He feeds it to Randall. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how athletic he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher, but also enjoys attacking the rim. And does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense.
And Portis throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. And here is Morris. To the middle. Here's Portis. Hits the jump hook. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Parker kicks to Jones. Misses the three. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Payton passes to Portis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now Parker, 6 points for him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that? Parker taking the contact and still connecting on the tough field goal attempt. That's some strength.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Parker.
There's not a lot of question about Jabari Parker's talent, a versatile forward with a tremendous drive.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Goodwin. He's got 5. Kicks to Parker. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Gibson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Dotson. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Count that one. He has 6. .152 left to play in the third. The drive by Smith. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I tell you what, Smith has one of the best first steps I've seen in a long time. This guy is outstanding in terms of how he explodes.
It's good from long range.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 13. To the paint. Here's Randall. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 14 points for Julius Randle.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Parsons finds Parker. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dotson the pass to Smith. New York moving it around. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Goodwin. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Morris kicks to Robinson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. And the Knicks lead by 16. Atlanta's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And there's the pass to Jones. Shot's good from Young.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Gibson. Outside Robinson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smith scanning the floor. And the rejection by Collins. A second chance effort. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw drop for Smith.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Nobody near Parsons. In Atlanta again with the bucket. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hawks trail by 12. We've got Goodwin, Carter out there with Jones. Then there's Chandler Parsons. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Six on the shot clock. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
To the right side. Parsons outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. New York leading by 12. Smith outside. Pass to Dotson. But they get it back. He kicks it to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Here's Gibson. They shoot again. Good work defensively by Carter. And the Hawks with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Parsons outside. Inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Dotson the pass to Robinson. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Gibson. Good work defensively by Carter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
To the paint, Herter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 10. Feeds it to Smith. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Dotson kicks to Robinson. Down low. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist from Robinson. 8 points for Taj Gibson.
Well, Gibson's determined. He's in there near the bucket. Doesn't mind the defense that's around him and gets it done.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the dish to Goodwin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Goodwin. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Goodwin kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Parsons. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
And no question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And so here is New York after the three-pointer from Chandler Parsons. Gibson passes to Dotson. Shot clock at 3 for 3. Smith. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Robinson pulls it in.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
Dotson gets the bucket.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by New York. And it's Carter missing. Here's Barrett. Missed inside.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
The Knicks leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Dotson. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Parsons looking it over. Now here is Smith. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. 3 on 3. Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Vince Carter on the wing. Defended by Gibson. 5 on the clock, and Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul. For the Hawks, Lenz checked in for Damian Jones. Collins comes in for Carter. Young is subbed in for Goodwin. And then for New York, Bobby Portis comes in for Robinson. And Julius Randle subbed in for Taj Gibson. Dotson kicks to Portis. Dishes to Smith. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's ABC, covered by Parker. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have firsthand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple of commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Right? Helps the league and notoriety and everything.
Why not?
Here is Ellington. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Ellington finds Portis. And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Evan Turner was not going to be denied. The decision was to drive, and he stuck with it there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Evan Turner. Both free throws good from Turner. Payton with the ball. Kicks it to Ellington. Inside. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
Young dishes to Turner. Parker outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Randle against Collins. Randle surveying the D. Here's Portis. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Turner passes to Young.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Parker with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
And he's just working and working and working, tireless.
Now here's Payton. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Bulls, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The pass to Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Young. A 3-ball. Ellington grabs the miss. Ellington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Portis. Lock at 6. Here's Barrett. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
The Knicks leading by 8. Now Ellington. Portis, the pass to Barrett. There's the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Young kicks to Collins. Passes it to Turner. And here's Young. And it's Parker in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Parker's got 24.
The former number 2 pick overall, Jabari Parker, demonstrating some real poise on that play, and that's an important bucket for the club.
Here's ABC. Outside Portis. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer up.
Now here's Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Evan Turner making that one look easy. A beautiful touch on the floater.
Payton finds Ellington. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now 23 points for ABC.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Now, here is Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 30.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Here's ABC. Pass to Peyton. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Atlanta's shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Young with the ball. Now Peyton defending. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And this is not the first guy you would go to, but Evan Turner saying, reconsider. I get this done.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 5. 1:14 left in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, ABC.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off, and they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He told them not to hold back. He said, I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, I'll get you out. No time to rest. Let's get after it. Kevin, he needs everything they've got.
Here's Randall. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. It's Parker outside, sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome. Stepping up is Elfrid Payton, says, give me that rock. I'll do something with it.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton against Young. He kicks it to Turner.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. All free throws good from Turner.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Payton against Young. Payton passes to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. No good with the triple. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
Seconds left in the game. On the wing, Turner. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the 3 ball, it is so difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
And so the timeout by David Fizdale here. What do you think, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.